In the quiet village of Rajapur, nestled between vast fields and hills, life carried on with simplicity. The village was a mosaic of green and earthy tones, and its beauty often seemed trapped within the confines of tradition. For many years, girls in the village had grown up believing that their worth was measured by how well they served their families. Education, independence, and dreams beyond the horizon were notions reserved for the distant towns. Among the girls of Rajapur, there was one who stood apart, Durga. At 16, Durga was not only curious but quietly brave. She had sharp features that always seemed focused, and her smile, though rare, carried the kind of light that drew people in. Durga loved working in the rose garden near her home, a place where rows of vibrant red, pink, and yellow flowers stretched endlessly. She often found herself comparing the roses to herself and the other girls in her village. Fragile on the outside but strong enough to grow even in harsh conditions. Durga had always dreamed of change. She wanted girls in her village to understand their worth, to realize that their beauty wasn't just in the way they looked or acted. It was in their ability to rise above challenges and blossom in the face of adversity. But the road to change was daunting. The villagers often discouraged progress for women, considering it unnecessary and disruptive. One summer afternoon, Durga sat under the shade of a neem tree, gazing at the roses in her garden. Her mind was filled with ideas, but she wondered how she could turn them into action. Her thoughts were interrupted by the arrival of her two closest friends, Tara and Kamini. Tara, with her quick wit and endless energy, was always ready to listen. Kamini, gentle and artistic, had a talent for creating beautiful patterns with flowers and rangoli. "I've been thinking," Durga began hesitantly. "What if we started teaching ourselves and the other girls here? We can use the garden as our space where we all learn, grow, and discover what we're capable of." Tara looked intrigued. "How would we start?" "We don't have books or teachers." Durga smiled. "We'll start with what we have. The same way roses bloom, even in tough conditions. Our strength is our beauty, and together, we can make it happen." Encouraged by Durga's passion, Tara and Kamini agreed to join her. Over the next few weeks, the three girls transformed the rose garden into a learning space. They used sticks to draw letters in the dirt and borrowed paper from Kamini's father's shop to practice writing. Durga taught basic math, Tara led discussions on current events, and Kamini inspired everyone with her art. Word of their efforts spread quickly. At first, many villagers laughed at their ambitions, calling them naive. But Durga was undeterred. She spoke to other girls with conviction, reminding them, "Strength comes from within. If we start now, we can bloom like these roses, not for others, but for ourselves." Slowly but surely, more girls joined the group, eager to learn and grow. The garden was alive with activity every evening as the girls practiced their skills and shared their dreams. They decided to name their group Gulshan, meaning Rose Garden, to reflect their belief in blossoming despite adversity. One day, an opportunity arose for Gulshan to showcase its progress. The village was hosting a festival, and Durga suggested creating a rangoli at the center of the celebrations. Kamini led the effort, designing a stunning pattern with 3 roses, surrounded by vibrant colors and the words, "Bloom with grace. Your strength is your beauty." The rangoli caught the attention of the villagers, many of whom admired its message. As people gathered around the rangoli, Durga stepped forward to speak. "Our strength is like these roses. she said, her voice steady and clear. "We may face challenges, but we can still bloom with grace. Each of us has the power to grow, to rise above what holds us back, and to create beauty in the world." Her words resonated deeply. The villagers who had once doubted the girls began to see their efforts in a new light. Parents who had been hesitant started encouraging their daughters to join Gulshan. Even the village elders acknowledged the positive changes Durga and her friends were bringing to the community. As months turned into years, Gulshan flourished. The girls learned skills that helped them contribute to their families and earn livelihoods. Durga's quiet leadership inspired others to take initiative, and Kamini's art gained recognition beyond the village. Tara, always energetic, led projects to clean and beautify the village. Durga, who had once wondered if change was possible, became a symbol of empowerment for the entire village. She often shared her story, reminding others, "Bloom with grace, because your strength is your beauty. No matter how small or fragile you feel, you can grow and thrive." Under Durga's leadership, Rajapur transformed. The rose garden, once a simple patch of land, became a symbol of hope and growth. Girls who had once been confined to traditional roles were now creators, innovators, and leaders. And through their journey, they proved that empowerment is not just about changing oneself. It's about uplifting others and inspiring a community to grow. Durga's story continues to inspire young women everywhere, reminding them that no matter where they come from or what challenges they face, they have the strength to bloom with grace and beauty.